We have a saying in Poland that you grow thick skin and shit happens to you. I've grown a lot of skin. I knew that I don't really belong in Poland from quite an early age. I couldn't find my place there. I had quite a few issues with the Polish society. I didn't like the racism, I don't like the discrimination, I don't like xenophobia, homophobia, genderphobia and whatever else there is in Poland. But frankly, I just didn't like the ignorant, close-minded people. Many people are open-minded and they don't care. They're more like English. But there is a significant number of people in Poland who do not understand that whoever you haven't chose to be, it's not your fault and you cannot be blamed for that. Every so often when I was a kid, you could hear that, oh, this and this place and this city being attacked by neo-Nazis, skinheads. So you could hear that and you knew that, you know, it's not really safe to be out, to wear the pink vest and wear the massive sunglasses and be camp. That would be a death sentence. So when I hit 18 and I finished my high school with 5 A-levels, I bought a cheapest bus ticket to England and I left on 17th of September 2006. But I was happy, I was pleased that I'm starting to do something with my life. I didn't know what was going to happen, I didn't know if I would succeed or not. Bag full of clothes and some money in my pocket. So I thought, yeah, why not? Let's see how it goes. Nobody really knows how England looked like in Poland. Nobody in Eastern Europe can imagine the Victoria Terrace houses and Chinatown and the Pakistani market. But I had a vision, obviously everyone had a vision of Englishman with a cup of tea at 5 o'clock and stuff like that. And then I went to Morecambe. For some people, Morecambe does look like a nice holiday town with a lot of kids' activities and parks and gardens and restaurants and cafes. But it's nothing like that anymore. In Morecambe there was crime and poverty and drug abuse and teenage pregnancy. The most crappy flats were always occupied by Poles. Most of the houses were not maintained for a decade at least. I've been in houses, in the terrace houses when Polish family lives, when there were holes in the walls and like holes in the floor, dampness everywhere, fungi growing on the ceiling. Basically everyone thought that Polish people came from the place when we lived in like huts made of shit and we don't have a television and we don't know what internet is and we still hunt deers and polar bears with the sharp sticks. So they thought that we would be quite happy with this sort of accommodation. I've been called Polish bastard so many times that it doesn't bother me anymore. Polish people won't struggle. We know how to take care of ourselves. We know how to, go around things because we have to do it for so long. If you don't have money, you just do something to have that money. I worked in the yogurt factory in Kendal, dessert factory in Kendal, sausage factory in Shap. And then I moved to doing a care assistant job. In 5 years of my story, I had 12 addresses in Morecambe. I was called, oh, this Wojtek who speaks English. The description of me was this Wojtek who speaks English. He was going to help you with your forms. I spent a lot of time helping others, Polish people, with their English forms and letters and papers. All of them forms and letters and conversations and doctor's appointments and hospital visits. It was a good experience because it made me realize that a lot of people in England, a lot of immigrants in England, need this sort of help. All the experiences which actually affected me inevitably led me to do what I'm doing now. After finishing BA in June and graduating this year, I'm starting masters in social work.
Napisali mi wtedy, przysłali mi kopertę z listem, że jeżeli nie zgadzam się z tą decyzją, to mogę wysłać ten list do tej Independent Agency w Birmingham.
As a part of the course, I decided to go to the Europia in Manchester and volunteer with them. Musi być tam powyżej 12 tygodni. I co? I oni nie chcą panu dać tego? It's important because organizations like Europia build bridges in between them, little communities, and show them that they can work together to mutual goals. Strasznie dziwne. No dobra, to co możemy dla pana zrobić? You can't underestimate the education.
No jasne,
it's everything.
Wszyscy byli trzeźwi. Ja mam świadków na to,
when I came to uni, I realized that I know nothing, and more I learn, then more I don't know about the world.
Orientujesz, co trzeba zrobić? Czy to takie rzeczy się zgłasza na policję, czy...
Możemy to wyjaśnić menadżerowi, jej menadżerowi.
On jest taki sam jak ona.
O Jezus Maria. Czyli tam w ogóle w tym biurze...
Nie, to nie ma co.
Tak, trzeba ostrzec szefa, że nie jest pan zadowolony z tych serwisów i jeśli coś się jakkolwiek zmieni, to za 14 dni wysyła pan list do konsilu. I believe in equality. Diverse, egalitarian society, which doesn't look at the difference as something bad, but can celebrate it as something good, as something we should be proud of, that we are different from one another, but we equal at the same time. I know that it won't be that easy to actually make a difference, to make the world a better place to be after I die than before I was born. But yeah, I need to do some stuff before I die, so I think I will be quite busy. If you know what I mean.